Welcome back to CLE Weekend. You are in for such a treat with what we're going to be talking about this morning. Great Lakes Theater presents Into the Woods and A Midsummer Night's Dream at the Hannah Theater in Playhouse Square. And I am telling you, I'm even more excited to introduce you to Sarah Bruner, who is actually the producing artistic director. And we need to give a little round of applause.
Oh, thank you.
Because 62 years since a female has held this position.
Yeah, isn't that something?
How does it feel?
I mean, it feels fantastic. I'm really proud, and I'm looking forward to all of the women that are going to come after me in this position.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, let's go.
Right, let's go. You should feel proud. This is so exciting. So, okay, you've got to walk us through. So we're talking about Into the Woods and A Midsummer Night's Dream, both happening right here.
Yes. That's right.
Okay,
and as you can see, we have a joy explosion happening on the stage back here. So these are the woods that you see behind us. And this was conceived as a single story, right? These are the woods, but two very different plays taking place in one set by two different companies, but there's a ton of overlap in the casting between the two.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can see both of these plays, and you can see kind of the same cast of folks telling one story, Into the Woods by Stephen Sondheim, or another story, Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. However, there's a twist.
Yeah.
It's a modern verse translation
Oh.
by Jeff Whitty of Shakespeare's Midsummer, but same acting company in the same space. So we're really excited about the package. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and talk about a package it is. So we're going to see then the same people. You were just mentioning
Yeah.
it. That's crazy.
Yeah, we've got about, I think, like a 70 or 80% overlap of the acting company. Different costumes, different everything, right? But the story and thematically, we found great matchup, and it's going to be a really, really special event. So we're hoping that the people who love musicals will go, you know what, I want to try out the other play too. And the folks who love Shakespeare will say, you know what, I also want to see that musical.
Yeah, right, the crossover that you want to happen here at the Hannah Theater. I mean, it's like you can practically feel people breathing. You're so close, which makes it so intimate.
Yeah, I really hope there are a lot of folks who know Playhouse Square and see the gigantic, amazing Broadway shows that come through. But if you haven't been to the Hannah before, there is no other experience like this in Playhouse Square. You're right, you can feel the actors breathing. If you sit in the front row, you might even get somebody spitting on you. I mean, it's a very special experience. But it's very much a one-room experience. You can see everything that's happening on stage, no matter if you're in the balcony, no matter where you are in this theater, you can feel the experience in a really, really different way. And that's what we pride ourselves on in this space. We redesigned this space in 2008 to intentionally make it a really, really different experience. And we hear it from patrons over and over again, the difference between the space here and the other theaters.
Well, you've accomplished that, yeah, because people do. They come in here, and I love, too, that you have these two different shows that people can see. You guys have quite the experience coming up that is both shows that you can see?
Yeah, that's right. It's on October 19th. And this is a smoking deal, okay? So you can see two plays for one on the 19th. So it's buy one, get one. You see one play in the afternoon, you see another play in the evening, and then in between the two, for just $40, you get a 3-course plated meal at Chabreo. And so basically, we've got the whole day planned out for you. Theater Goers Day, 2 different plays, a great meal in between, and we're really hoping people will take us up on this. It is a day of total theater heaven.
Yeah, my anniversary is on October 16th, so my husband, Chris, I hope you're listening, because listen, this is a great deal for an anniversary. It kind of like takes up the whole day.
There are a lot of Chris's. There are a lot of Chris's out there who should be listening to this, because this is a really, really good date.
Well, and it's till November 10th, I think. So we've got time.
Yes,
and not the, this is just on October 19th that we're talking about this.
Yes.
Anniversary special is what I'll call it for my husband. But yeah, we have a lot of opportunities to come out and see these shows.
Yes, indeed. There's one other thing I want to highlight about this, and this is special for us as a theater company, but the theater community as a whole, which is Jeff Whitty did this modern verse translation of Midsummer. And this is an experiment, not only for our company, but the sort of the theater community at large. We love our Shakespeare, we believe in our Shakespeare, and we want to share it with more audiences. This is a point of access for folks, and this is my parents, right? I've been doing Shakespeare my whole life, and they're like, sweetheart, we love Shakespeare so much, and we have seen 100 of your plays, and we don't really understand them. This is for those people who are like, we love the plays, we love the Shakespeare, but there's only a certain percentage we understand. This translation keeps all the best part of the Shakespeare, all of the poetry, all of the iambic pentameter, but it makes the play easier on the ears. People will sit in the theater and go, oh, you know what? I can understand this. I'm engaged. I understand the character, the relationships. I get the story. You will lean forward into this production more than sit back and go, ugh.
When's it going to be over?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want
exactly.
that. Yep.
And the people who love Shakespeare and are like, what'd you do to Shakespeare? Please come. This is done in the complete love and honor of Shakespeare as well. So I think it really works for both ends of the spectrum, and I'm begging folks to come check it out, because we did this production in Boise, Idaho this summer in our sister company, and it was quite thrilling, and we got a lot of great feedback. So I'm hoping people will come for the experiment. This is about exposure to Shakespeare and teaching folks, whether they're young or old, how totally cool Shakespeare is. This is one of my missions, to make Shakespeare cool again. So here we are.
Yeah, I think you said it really, really well, because you're going to hit different audiences and people who maybe are like, well, I'm not a theater person, I don't know. And you're like, no. I mean, you've sold, I think, a lot of people who are at home. Where can we get more information to come out to see either Into the Woods or Midsummer Night's Dream?
Well, you can go online at greatlakestheater.org, or you can give us a call at 216-241-6000.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
This was fun to chat. Now do we get to go into the woods?
Yeah, let's go
Okay,
into
we're
the
going to
woods.
play. We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.